Hello and welcome to the last video I am recording today to showcase how Pic-Time works, product purchasing, examples, all that kind of thing. So the last product that I want to showcase today is albums. So what you can do is up along the top banner, you can select the lay flat album, or you can scroll down and you can select it here. When you select it, you are going to get the display of the different options and things. It is going to ask you, would you like it to do an automated album for you or not? This is completely up to you. Either way, if you do an automated one or not, you will be able to customize it to your liking. So don't feel like you are locked down into this. If you are new to this, you're not too sure layout wise what you might like, I would recommend just clicking view album. It's just going to generate a few design options for different pages for you. As I said, you'll be able to customize it yourself after, so don't stress. Just like with framed images for your wall display, but also the memory boxes, there are a few sample images here to give you an indication of what these albums can look like. Like memory boxes, you can get some little embossed text on it you can pop in your dog's name, date of birth, date of death, that kind of thing, depending on if this is an end of life session or not. And so yeah, it's got a few options there. You can see it's pretty good quality. That's nice thick paper that the photos are being displayed on. So it's not a magazine style flippy. It is quite tough pages that you literally do lift and flip over. It's very, very cool. So that's those sample images, and it does also come in this beautiful, I should have shown you this, it does come in this beautiful gift wrap. So it comes within a box of itself. It's nicely gift wrapped up in this little parcel, and you get some gloves. So especially if this is something you only want to take out at special occasions, you've got some fancy little white gloves that you can use to make sure you don't damage with our skin oil and things like that. Completely up to you if you wanted to use those or not. Like the others, you can pick which size you would like. These are all square sizes, so you're going to end up with a rectangle shape. What a spread is essentially the two pages side by side. So you can pick which size that you would like, and then you've got either linen, leather-like, or premium. The ones that I offer do not have the photos on the front. These are just straight, just material on the front, keeps it nice and easy for you. So this is an example of a layout. You can see some photos have some photos vertically, you've got some that are just one in each corner, a few different displays. You've also got one on each page, or one that goes across multiple pages. What I would recommend doing to start off with is, let's start with the cover. You can choose what material type, what material color you would like on the cover of your album. You can add in, I'm just going to use Hader's name as a dog for this gallery, and I'm just going to pretend like this is an end of life session. Hader is well, he is alive at the point in time of filming this video, but for instance, if this was an end of life session and you wanted to record this, you can say date of birth to date of death, and you can see it's going to display. So you've got that, that full kind of memory cycle there for you. Font, there is a couple of options, up to you. The text color is pretty simple. It's only really got the one option. So if you are wanting to add text, I would probably have a look at how it contrasts on the material, just to make sure that you're actually kind of able to read it. Okay, so that's the cover done. When we go into the pages, if you're looking at a spread that has already been created, along the top here you can see a few different layouts. This is not the full list of layouts. You can go through one by one, or you can open and you can see all the different layouts. So there are quite a few. You can then go through, pick and choose which ones you like. Okay. For instance, if you wanted to have, sometimes I do those really kind of majestic, big panoramic style photos, you can do that. You can see it's then going to print that one image end to end, all edges of the entire image, of the entire spread. So that would mean in this case, you'd have your cover when you open it to the first page with photos, you're going to have this big, massive one in this instance. But you can go through it, you can pick, you can choose what kind of layout. You can also, for instance, if we go to this page, let's say we wanted to have Hader playing with the stick after he's finished walking towards us, you can move them around. You can even have him stay playing with the stick to begin with. So you will be free to be able to move them around. I'm just going to click out of that. When you are here, if you wanted to add pages in specific spots, when you hover over a spread, you're going to have the option to add a page, which is a spread, before, to edit the actual spread itself. You can delete it. So let's say you're looking at it and go, I hate what it suggested there, I'm just going to delete it, I'll start from scratch with that one. Or you can add a page after. So that's how you can do that. And you can also, let's say you like the images, but maybe you wanted this set of images early. You wanted this to be the first lot of images you see. You can drag and drop this. This is very much a very easy way for you to design your own album. When you do this, I have the ability to edit it. So if you wanted me to have a look and maybe make a few small tweaks to it to optimize it to look its absolute best, I'm more than happy to have a quick look at it. If you wanted a full custom album designer, that comes with the Vogue album in the through the print consultation. That's where we really work together to tell the whole story together with all the images, and we kind of map it out, and then I will put them together into the best layout possible for you. So you can go through, you can customize this to your heart's content, and then the back page, the back cover will just be the same color material, just at the end, and there won't be any text or anything on that. Once you're happy with whatever your layout is, and as I showed you before, you can click through and you can pretend like you're flipping through the album, so you can get a sense of how does that story flow if you were to go page by page. Once you are happy with the design that you have put together, you're going to add it to your cart, and that will then send it to me to edit all the photos, to then be able to send this off to the printer for you. With albums, actually with any purchase, once you've added it to your cart, the amount of print store credit that you have will be taken off the price of the product. So for instance, this particular album is coming in at just under $2,700. The companion collection includes $700 credit at this point in time. So that would take the cost to you down to $2,000. So it would then just ask you to then pay that $2,000 to be able to make that purchase. So that's how album design works. If you've got any questions, let me know. The different cover types just looks a little bit different. It's completely up to you as to what you'd like to use that. They will have slightly different colors available depending on what you've chosen. Any questions, let me know. Otherwise, that is the last of the videos I'm recording today. I may record more videos in the future. I may update any one or more of these videos as I go. Otherwise, happy shopping. I hope you enjoy.